So Noah, do you remember? I'm going to take you back to the commercial drive days.
All right, which
and
one
you were
was
young.
that, though?
That's the big
Commercial
building. Big building.
Okay, yeah.
I remember you
Before
used to
this.
bring. Remember we had racks and racks and racks of baby ball pythons.
Yeah.
And you used to bring your friends over when they did come over, and you would get bit by ball pythons on purpose.
Yeah, because they were like, oh my God, that's crazy. And I was just like, look at this.
Yeah, you used to just get railed all the time.
What about it, though?
I was just wondering what you thought about that.
Well, I just thought that it was just like a flex, all right? It was a flex. These kids, they've never seen snakes before. Just seeing a snake, they'd be scared.
Yeah.
And then striking, they're terrified. And then I get railed by it and acting like it's nothing, right? That was like my pickup line as
you're
a
welcome.
child.
You're welcome, because me making you water and clean those gave you the ability to take those bites.
And then, yeah.
And then you got all scared of stuff
I
later.
got scared of it.
You went the other way.
I'm telling you, man, don't grow up, kids, because hormones fuck you up. I swear to God, it's
true.
It's just like how middle-aged women feel.
I was just gonna tell you. Let me tell you, I'm on the other end of that shit. Hormones fuck you up. Yeah,
It's so
Yeah.
they're not your friends.
It is so weird. Oh shit, we got a pizza.
Oh my
Wow.
God! So it's some pizza and breadsticks.
Thank you.
Well, geez, Showpiece,
Wow.
thank you.
What
kind of pizza is it?
I don't know. Let's check it out.
Let's see what we got here.
I'll check out
Do you
the
think it's from
breadsticks.
Simple Man?
Yeah, he's like, see, this is how
Sorrento's, by the
fast
way.
I am. I'll send it all the way.
Sorrento's.
garlic.
Ooh, we got some
Ooh.
cheese
Oh
and
wow, a
pepperoni and
triple meter.
ooh, that's a meat lovers right there, baby.
Ooh,
Sorrento's is one of my favorites
it's not
too.
for the lesbians.
I know Little Bogus said that
Listen,
she was going to
What?
make pizza, but
They don't
maybe
like
that was it.
meat.
That's not true.
They don't like meat, Ma.
That's not true.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
that's not true.
That's not true.
Lesbians don't like meat.
Some of them do.
Not that type of meat.
Only people I met are vegans and lesbians.
That's not true.
Let's have
No.
a bread. Let's have a bready.
I know a lot of lesbians that
You do.
like meat.
And
yes.
trust
Do you have
me,
something to say?
Lori knows a lot of lesbians.
She does. She's trying to plan her exit.
Yeah, I've turned her off to men 100%.
100%.
100%.
It takes a lot of skill.
It does.
Oh wow.
Okay, so let's hit a couple supers.
Tremendous.
Is it
All right,
good?
yeah, give
Was
me
that
one
garlic bread? Mm-hmm. Oh,
Real good.
Ooh, just give me 1 second, Brian. I'm just
Yeah,
getting
no problem.
It, like,
Yeah, no problem.
cancels
But
somehow,
this
so I'm
pizza
just
looks
getting
good. I'm
to
going to let it cool off a little bit, though.
We should cover it back up.
No, because if you cover it up, it doesn't cool off.
All right.
If it doesn't cool off, then it's just too hot to
Yeah, I
eat,
got
man.
I have a weird thing about
Yeah, you know me. I don't like the grease, and Sorrento's looks good, though.
All right, you
man.
ready?
Yeah, we're
let's
ready.
go.
All right, Taylor says, I've watched your vlogs for years because I used to be petrified of snakes. I thought I was over my fear until a huge water snake was found in our lake. Now she's
Okay.
all terrified.
Now she's terrified again? Well,
What?
just...
Go touch it.
Number
Yeah.
one, a water snake is not going to hurt you.
No, just leave it alone.
Yeah.
We have a lake, and we don't have a lake, but we
We have a lake.
we have a place by a lake, and we see water snakes all the time.
Yeah.
They
Right.
just leave you alone.
Yeah,
They're
will
not gonna do
hurt
anything.
You. They're not. Yeah, they're not.
They're actually
mean,
cool.
they're
I
not
love it when I see
poisonous
them.
or
I'm like,
I do
venomous.
too.
Yeah.
My favorite part about the lake is well, actually, I should say nature is birds. Okay.
Yeah,
That's the first thing I
figured it out.
noticed when I go outside.
yeah.
Is the bird call.
Especially that's why I love summer
So
so much. This
relaxing.
morning I was talking to your mom on the phone, and she's like, "Where the hell are you?"
The
And we
birds
just
were
had
so loud. He's literally. I thought I was talking to Snow White
Mm.
because it's just like.
yeah, they
I'm like, where are
She
you?
almost
Like
did the little.
Yo, I figured out the pizza mystery.
what was it?
So Dank J says pizza and breadsticks from Sam's in 30 minutes on its way.
Oh,
Thanks, Dank J.
Dank,
You
man.
sweetheart.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love you,
Dank.
Dank J.
That was cool as
Dank J.
hell.
That's super sweet,
really
man.
good,
Trust me,
man.
It's
Appreciate
good
you.
because podcast nights are tough because we don't really get a chance to eat
Till,
usually
like,
before
7,
and then
yeah.
Yeah,
afterwards,
it's true.
and then your options are whatever, and by the
Pizza.
time you get home, it's always like, what are we gonna eat? You know?
Yeah.
So thank you, Dank J. That's beautiful,
We
man.
really do
Thank
appreciate
you so much. Thank you.
If I ever
Very
see you,
thoughtful.
you have a kiss that you can.
And you can make that a double.
A
dude.
little,
You can
yeah,
put it wherever you
little
want.
tongue.
Yeah, place it. It's like pin the
Damn.
tail on the dog.
Little tongue.
That's scary.
Pin the lips where you want.
Christopher says, "Hi team Brian, I mailed you about my accident in December. Still watching you daily. You inspired me a lot. I'm undergoing my shedding, and I feel great.
Shedding. He's shedding.
Yeah, he's shedding.
What
That's
was
good.
his accident? I don't know.
I can't recall the specifics of it, to be
Car
totally honest
crash,
with you.
animal bite.
He's from South Africa. I don't know if that helps.
Oh shit! Maybe he got bit by a Venny.
I can't remember.
By a
I
Jenny.
remember that. I remember just hearing it.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry. I just don't remember the specifics of it. But I'm glad that you're doing better.
Hell
and,
yeah.
And I'm glad that we can be helpful. You hang in there, brother.
Simple
and we're going to
man.
be in South Africa, hopefully in the end of November, early December. So come see us, man. Come hang out with us.
A Simple Man says, would trying to do the Reptarium 4.0 project over a couple years work better than all at once?
I mean, yes and no. So...
Well, it's going to have to span its time.
Well, no, it's going to span its time.
Like
it's going to span. Yeah.
Pink done
no,
in
it's
a
going
month.
to. Yeah, I mean, it's going to.
Right.
Even if we're going full bore, it's probably going to take us a year.
Right.
But the problem is by spanning it longer, which may happen, but then you still have all the expenses of doing the first part. Now you're not making money because it's not done. So you want to get it done so you can start recuperating
funds.
The funds that you're putting out. So like. We want to do it slow enough to keep sanity and to keep things together and to do it right and not rush anything. But we don't want to take so much time that we've cost ourselves a year of income.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's a tough thing, you know what I mean?
It is very tough.
Yeah. And I don't know. We'll see what
Well,
happens.
we talked about doing stages, and it probably
it will be
stages,
stages, but it'll be
stages,
stages that are like, okay, as soon as this is done and it's going, then we'll start working on the next stage, and then we'll work on the next stage till it's completely done.
It's so much different than any of the other expansions
It's
because
so different.
because you're dealing with actual structure
Yeah.
of buildings. Like this isn't just cages and trying to put cages into
Yeah,
a
we're not
building.
just fitting something into something. We're building something from scratch.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking
Crazy.
amazing.
It's a definitely
And with all the glass, I mean, dude, this is real deal architecture. This isn't like a fucking around the corner, the guy behind the corner store. Hey, let me help you out.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it's,
this is real
it's-
deal.
Like I said, we've done a lot of things. This will be our biggest accomplishment if we can get it done.
It's
you
gonna
know,
be sweet.
it will be sweet. And this is what I've said too. It's like, all right, I think there's 10 times, maybe more than 10 times the amount of people that would want to go to an aquarium than a reptile zoo, right?
Okay.
So what
Yeah.
ends up happening is that because we're going to be charging, you can go to the aquarium, you can go to the reptarium. They're two separate things, entities, even though in the same building. I think a lot of people, not all people, but a lot of people are going to be like, oh, for $10 extra, I can go to the reptarium. Let's just go to the reptile zoo.
Right.
That means that gives us a chance to get 10 times more eyeballs into the reptarium and maybe win them over to reptile lovers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, that's the way I look at it. I look at it as like, yeah, I'm really into the fish and I'm really going to be excited about doing the fish thing. But I'm also super excited about the fact that we're going to be able to bring those fish people into the reptile world, because I can't imagine anyone coming in and going like, nah, we'll just do the fish. You know what I mean? When the option is like, yeah, it's an extra $10. Let's go do the reptarium.
100%.
Come on, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you got to remember, like I've said, is that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, when we're open at the we're open at the aquarium, but we're not open at the reptarium, then it's going to be like maybe like $5 to get into the reptarium. Now the only difference is that $5 you're not taking anything out, right?
Wait.
So
I'm confused. You said, are you open more days now?
we're going to be open like 3 more days at the
Oh,
aquarium.
wow.
The reptarium's still going to only be open Thursday or Friday, Saturday, Sunday for open normal hours where you can pull
Interesting.
things out and play with them. The other times, we will allow people to come into the reptarium and walk around like a normal zoo
Normal
and just
zoo,
watch.
yeah.
But those people that are going to walk in, they're going to say like, and we'll always have an employee or two working. Those people are going to say, wait a second, we can hold this on the weekend?
Yeah.
So they're going to
Oh,
come
okay.
back.
That's cool.
Because they're going to want to go like, oh my God, I can actually feed and hold these
Right,
animals.
right,
yeah,
right.
I'm coming back.
I'm in.
So
is
it's a good
It's
system.
a good thing.
Yeah.
Our boy Jason from More of Mixology, I don't know what this means, but he says, quote unquote, the kid now works for a loud former snake turned fish guy down south, if you catch my drift.
I see. It's
Oh,
we're
yeah,
talking
it's
about
what we were talking about.
yeah. So say that again. Where does he work?
He works for a loud former snake turned fish guy.
A loud fish guy.
He knows.
No.
Wheelchair?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
we're doing charades. Let's do
Yeah.
it. Get into it.
Wheelchair.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know. I already know. I feel like I know.
Wheelchair.
Loud?
Down south, and he's very loud.
Oh.
Is it bang bang?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
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 interesting. Yeah.
That sucks.
Wow. That's rough, man. Yeah. So there you go, man.
Life must be really
Dang.
shitty.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. Thank you, man.
Becky
good
threw
knowledge.
$4 just for love. Appreciate you, Becky. As always.
Thank you, Becky.
Thank you, Becky. Appreciate you.
Heidi's.
Keep earthing. She actually
Keep earthing.
We're gonna get a mattress.
Earthen.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
gonna
it's on
get
its
a
way.
mattress that you Did you know you fucking plug those in?
Yeah.
You plug them into the wall.
What?
A mattress.
Water?
Why?
No,
kind of bed?
it's like a grounded mattress. You plug it into the wall and it like earths
Electricity?
you. It earths
Grounds you to the
grounds
earth.
you to the earth.
But
Well, that
via
sounds
electricity.
dangerous.
It does sound a little dangerous,
But
doesn't
there's
it?
no electricity. It's just the grounding.
That's
plug.
what
If
grounding
you're plugging
is.
it into the wall, there's electricity.
I'm just telling you. Becky tells me it's
Listen,
the best thing
you could
she's
just
ever
take a
done.
green ground wire, take it out and turn it to the ground.
Yeah, just-
That's grounding. This is plugging into current.
I'm just saying, listen, you can get a grounded mattress if you want.
She's sending that for you?
No, she's not sending
Oh.
me one.
He bought it. It's
No, it's already on
$570.
the way.
It's Amazon Day. Amazon Day was yesterday, and I
half
got one.
off.
Yeah.
You are just so lucky that I was totally out of
Yeah.
pocket.
You
straight up.
For, like I had no internet. For
rollerblades.
anything.
Do you
There's
think I didn't know? Do you think I didn't know that?
It was a great day on that
There's
day.
phones.
I was on Amazon the entire day, just ordering shit
You
up.
bought everything, including the shit I had in the basket.
Yeah,
that you
that's the
didn't
thing.
even
I
know.
bought that.
Really?
I bought the phone and I bought all her shit.
Oh my god. How much stuff was in there?
Not too much.
Tons,
I had a few
tons.
books.
Yeah,
Ooh.
tons of stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We don't have to talk about books. I'm just reading a good book.
All right.
Heidi says, better let me know when you land in South Africa, Brian. Got to see you guys. It's been ages.
No, definitely. I mean, we talked. Lo and I were
yeah.
talking about it. The fact that we're
Yeah,
obviously gonna go down to the Durban area, but we want to come and either hang out. Obviously we're gonna fly into Joburg, and we want to hang out with you first, and then probably even after. So we're thinking maybe we spend a couple days in Joburg, then we go down to Durban with down to KZN with Dingo, and then we want to come back up. We'll probably meet up with Clint as well, and then we want to come back up with you, Heidi and Arno again. And Noah wants to see the actual city of Joburg.
I want to see it all.
Yeah, and then of course we'll do some other fun stuff. So I obviously we wouldn't come to South Africa and not hang out with Heidi.
yeah.
That wouldn't happen.
That
I
would
mean,
be-
we'll
that
just
would be
see. If it
ridiculous.
happens, it happens.
Yeah, sorry, Heidi. We're too busy for you. No, obviously we're gonna need you.
No.
And the one thing I have learned,
What?
I'm not traveling anywhere without a local.
Hell no.
Okay.
I'm not going from Joburg to Durban without somebody from South Africa.
Sounds like
because I almost
You're
got
not
killed.
driving.
Because I
either.
almost got killed last time, so I'm not doing it again.
I'm so excited. You don't
Yeah,
even
it's- yeah.
understand.
I know.
I
You
know.
know what? There's nothing like an out of country near death experience.
near
and
murder,
Until
yeah,
you've
yeah.
had that,
Yeah.
You haven't lived.
You
haven't
haven't
lived.
lived, yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't lived.
Yeah, it's true. I agree with that.
Yeah, so
It's
we'll see.
honestly true.
I can't wait.
Tiffany says her name is Betty White, not Bones, and she's quite mad about it.
Oh yeah, Tiffany.
Oh yeah, that's
Whatever
right.
you
Tiff.
say.
Tiff got
Bones.
you, baby.
A good
Yeah,
thing
that's
about
right.
podcast, I can have the last word. Bones is an amazing animal that I love so much.
It is Betty White though.
Yeah, Bones. Bones is like the one out of Mario Kart, right?
Yeah.
That was my favorite character in Mario Kart was Bones.
Yeah,
I
I
think
like
that's
Bones, too.
why
Was it
I
a
wanted to name
skeleton?
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say. About it.
Simple Man says, how's the new koi doing, and how was your day out, Lori? Was it a baby shower? Question mark.
No.
So-
well, yes and no.
Yeah, so
but
the
yes, but not the
koi-
one you think.
The koi are doing fine,
Yeah,
and
they're
if you're
doing good.
talking about Instagram, probably like last Saturday,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So,
But it wasn't our daughter's baby shower.
No, it's way too soon. So my cousin, who is the same age as me, we both have daughters the same age. So her daughter,
tell this whole story because this is freaking me out, man. Tell the story.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. We were going back and forth because we always knew whatever, but Tina actually did the math. So Tina and I are 5 months apart.
And you grew up in the same house mainly.
Yeah, we grew up together, literally lived together in a flat,
Yeah,
stuff
so,
like that.
yeah.
So we were always super close. And then we had our
closest?
daughters are 5 months apart. And
So they were 5 months apart.
Yep.
Their daughters are 5 months apart.
Yep. And now both of our daughters are having babies, and they're going to be 5 months apart.
Really?
It's just so weird.
So bizarre.
That's like the most bizarre
Yep.
tale.
So
there.
it was her daughter's baby shower because she's due in August.
Yeah.
It's honestly a real
So-
peculiar situation
is.
because, like, it's not like they're in. Like, it's weird that they're pregnant around in the same time and like everything.
They got
because-
married on the same day, just 1 year difference too, which was kind of weird.
That's so weird.
Yeah, this is just a weird.
And what's
Yeah.
weird is that like they're both like 30.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
it's
not
like-
like they're like 24.
That's what I'm
and-
saying.
Like I mean, the fact that they both waited till they were 30
I
to
agree.
get to have their first baby, and
So
it's
wild.
just
It's
just a
really-
weird.
It
And,
is
and the
weird.
fact that you were both 19 when you had your first babies.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Think
Yeah.
about that.
So yeah, it is really strange. So now, if we're gonna go by all that, Alex is having a boy. So
And I had
you
a
wonder
dream.
if Jade's gonna have a boy.
No, it's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be a girl.
say it. I don't mind. I don't mind if I say it.
Say it.
Because
Say it.
it's really not anything based in truth. It's just craziness. But I did have a dream months and months before Jade announced it that I was sitting on a couch next to a little girl, and then I looked over onto the other couch, and Jade was sitting there. So we'll see if it's true.
So you
It
think
is
it's
true.
a girl?
It's a girl.
Well, all I'm saying
You're
is
just assuming that was her.
I
little
just had
girl.
a dream.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I had a
Dad thinks
dream.
Dad thinks it's going to be a
Oh,
girl.
it's gonna
They're
be a
not
girl, and I
going to
don't
find
think-
out.
I
So
don't
we're
think-
going
Yeah,
to
no,
have
he's
to
telling
wait.
you.
Check this out.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
they're
it-
not? I
no.
like that.
No,
I'm
it will be
cool
a
with
girl.
that.
It will be a girl.
Dad believes that it's a girl so much he's been referring to it as she.
I know.
Her
I do. I
in
always say she.
conversation.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, my daughter, he's pregnant. She's." Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he
You're right.
says it.
Yeah. I say it all the
Listen,
time.
I told you the story. We didn't find out with Jade.
Yeah.
And the whole time I felt the exact same way that she was going to be a boy,
Mm.
and so just literally. She comes out and they're like, it's a girl. And my thing was, what?
What do you
Literally,
mean?
my first word
do you
was,
mean?
what?
Are you sure?
Because I, in my head,
Cut it
knew
off.
You
that
sure
it
she
was-
just
it
doesn't
was
have a little
boy.
pee-pee?
yeah.
Maybe she's just got a little one.
No,
It's got
just
a
because
petri
you're
dish
certain
of a little
doesn't mean-
pee-pee.
No, well, she's pregnant, so it turned out to be a girl.
That's crazy.
Good for her.
Yeah,
So
you
there,
just
we'll
don't
see what
know.
happens.
I'm pregnant.
We'll see. We'll keep everybody posted.
Seems like Boss Hams is done with his cheek clapping. He says, "What's going on Friday, June 25th?"
Well, that
says
was
you and
quick.
Tom.
Says you and
going
Tom.
on?
What's you and Tom?
June 25th.
What's you and Tom? That's
Was
in 2
this-
days.
Wait, was this the thing when you were with Rich?
Oh, Dad, this is the Facebook thing.
Oh, yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
Friday.
Oh, you and
So,
Tom.
so
That's what
the question is to go down.
Yeah, sorry. What's going on Friday, June 25th? Says you and Tom.
Yeah, so basically what it is, and this is, I can talk about it now.
Yeah.
I'm involved in a pilot program for Facebook. Definitely, you guys, please show it some love. I
Yeah.
mean, we want this to go really well. It's on Facebook. It's 6:00 Eastern, time. And it will be myself, Tom, and Ty Parks.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's an audio chat. So basically, Facebook will in the future have what they call audio chat rooms, right? Where people could chat with anyone. I could chat with any one of my followers, and people could listen to that chat. So it's almost like a
Clubhouse
podcast in a way.
almost, right?
It's like exactly like Clubhouse,
Yeah,
but
they
for
robbed
Facebook.
it, yeah.
And so we were fortunate to be invited into a pilot program.
That's awesome.
We're one of very, very few people that are going to be doing it, and we're going to be doing 6 of these over the next couple months.
Can we say the other thing or no?
Which one? Yeah. So the last of the 6, the last
most
of,
important.
yeah, the last of our 6, and there's a chance we could do as many as 12 of these through Facebook, but right now we're only in a deal with 6.
We got
and
one season.
Yeah, we got one season. We're hoping they're going to renew us for season 2. But the last one will be you and your mom.
Oh shit!
So it is,
gonna be
so
a
it'd be kind of like a
party.
podcast.
It will
So,
be.
but seriously, Friday, 6:00, Tom, Ty Parks. It's titled Legends of Reptiles, and
Nice.
let's make this thing awesome, man.
That'd be
Let's
really cool.
yeah. I mean, I've already got some ideas of what we're going to talk about.
And so they can log in and listen live.
Anyone can log
Okay.
into my Facebook page,
Okay, it's
and
on
they
your page.
listen live
Okay.
to the chat.
Sweet.
And then
it's-
afterwards, it also will be
and also it will be
to
available.
listen
It will be
after.
available forever, just like a podcast.
Interesting.
And you'll be able to click on Tom's profile. You'll be able to click on Ty's. In the future, not in this pilot program, but in the future, if I have this audio chat, and if someone had a question, I could click on them and bring them into the audio
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
So it's going to be a
So it
really
has a
cool
lot of
thing.
potential.
It
That's
has
cool.
a lot of potential. So we're excited
That's
to be
awesome.
invited into the pilot program. Interesting enough, a lot of people may not know this, but I was fortunate enough to also be at the launch of Facebook Live.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was at the launch. So Facebook invited us into the launch of Facebook Live.
Didn't Zuckerberg like see your face?
Yeah, so I did a video specifically for Zuckerberg. Yeah,
Isn't that
so they
wild?
pulled me aside and they said Mark wanted to have
Your face.
Well, not my. They just said Mark asked us because they flew about 20 people into San Francisco. I'm sorry, it was L.A. I was in San Francisco. They flew me down to L.A. and they threw about 20 people in for the launch of Facebook Live. We were there to answer questions with media. There was media from all over the world. And then at the end, they said, hey, we want you to pull a couple people aside to do a personal message to Mark Zuckerberg about your experiences with Facebook Live. And so, yeah, I was able to do a video for Mark Zuckerberg.
That's awesome.
So, what kind of video did you do?
Burlesque dancing.
Was
Yeah,
it?
it's
Yeah.
yeah.
You wore a lot of.
Was it a
burlap.
like, oh, I love it, or were you like, dude, this shit sucks?
No, at the time I was really into it. You know,
Okay.
I was like, this is a great thing. I mean, we don't do very many Facebook Lives these days, but hardly any. But we did for a
might
while.
be actually starting some up with the Reptarium.
Okay,
soon.
good.
There's
Oh, that'd
a bit
be
of stuff
awesome.
about
You know, it's
that.
one of those things where you can only do so much, right?
Exactly.
There's Facebook Live, there's Instagram Live, there's TikTok, there's Twitter, there's
And
you know,
24 hours in a
YouTube,
day,
there's,
which is
you know,
crazy.
You know, and
Podcast.
we already do a lot. We do way more than most people. And this is the thing: most people that are in our shoes, social media wise. That's all they do.
Yeah, there's
like
not
we
another
run
business.
we run a bunch of businesses on top of all the social we do.
It is a really good. Like I'm excited to start it because the Reptarium is the perfect place to do
Yeah.
it. You know,
Yes.
we've got all
100%,
these
yeah.
different animals.
Yeah.
So to do like short lives, you know, showcasing
Yeah.
certain animals or
Yeah.
different things like bathing Drogo or do you know what I mean? Stuff like
Hell
that.
yeah.
You know, people will enjoy that and
know-
Yeah,
you know-
MJ did one the other day.
You know what I was thinking about?
What's that?
It's a wild thought. I don't know how we would do it, but obviously you guys know I've been hitting a lot of open mics, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What if open mic in the Reptarium?
That'd be a good. It wouldn't be a bad idea.
Interesting.
Be
You would
a-
have to
yeah.
do a BYOP,
Yeah,
but might be good.
it might be cool. I
don't
wouldn't
know.
mind. I wouldn't mind it. I think it'd be cool.
I don't know.
I mean, we know that you're gonna be if you go to Oklahoma, which I hope you will. You're gonna be doing a 15-minute open mic at the
So
Growing
it
Up
could
Well
be
Banks
it
barbecue.
could be back before COVID when we were doing the events, you know,
Right.
after hours and stuff like that. It could
Yeah,
be
like a Saturday
similar-
night at 9
Yep.
o'clock. You know,
Yep,
start
could
it.
be a
Have like you know
similar
8 or
thing.
10 of your friends.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, you could
That'd be
totally
really
do
cool.
it. You
Yeah.
totally
Yeah,
do
people
it,
could
man.
buy tickets and
Yeah.
Yeah.
come and hang out. And,
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, they could buy tickets, but I mean, I don't know if that's what we'd do.
Yeah.
It's just an open mic. We're not very good,
Well, you know.
but
Yeah,
Well, you
anyways.
people get.
just
people-
keep
I
an
think
eye
they're
out.
good. Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
I think it'd be kind of
think it'd be good.
interesting.
I think
comedy
there's
night
some-
at the Reptarium.
Comedy night. Let us know in the chat, in the comments, what you think of
Yeah.
comedy night. If you guys like it, we'll make it happen.
Damn, son.
Can we rail this in?